Babe?
Do you knock? I'm working. I thought you were taking a nap.
Sorry. I just got a text from my mom, and I just want to make sure that we're still on for this Sunday.
I'm spending Mother's Day with my mom.
Well, I thought you said you two were just doing dinner.
Well, who knows when that'll start? You know that I'm really trying to get my shit together with my crafting problem, and you throw this shit at me about, like, meeting your mom on Mother's Day and crafting with her like it's no big deal, and it knocks over my whole Jenga.
How does it do that?
Because it stresses me the fuck out!
It would bring my mother great joy, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hi. No, Mom, I can't do anything during the day on Sunday. I have to spend Mother's Day with Ben's mom, too, now. Because we have to, like, craft together or some shit.
Things aren't going well with Ben?
He's trying to take my masking tape away. We can start there.
What could you possibly need this many colors of masking tape for?
Everything! And you know how I feel about my multicolored masking tape.
Yes, you've discussed that before.
We're definitely in no place for me to be meeting his mother.
I think there's a real big chance that you guys might get along really well.
I mean, you're saying that just because, like, we both like crafting?
Sure. You have a lot of common interests, you both care about Ben, you both want to be part of his life.
I feel like that's the trick. It's all just a little too convenient. We both like crafting. We both care about Ben. It's Mother's Day. I'm clearly walking into a trap.
I don't know about that. I would think that's a real vote of confidence in the relationship on his part.
Well, yeah, that. Or it's a Trojan horse. It's a giant Trojan horse. Oh, she's just this poor woman that just really wants someone to craft with her. Yeah, right. That is a setup. That is a trap.
Well, for next week, let's have you make a craft that expresses how you feel about the current state of your relationship with Ben. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and include something about how things went with Ben's mother. And don't forget to keep track of your process with your video diary. That's very good. And try to keep an open mind about Mother's Day.
Well, you know what George S. Patton said? No one ever won a war by dying for their country. They won it by making the other poor bastard die for their country.
I'm not sure that's the right attitude to be going in there with.
You're just getting on the train now? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, my dear. I'm so happy you're here. I love your beautiful candy striper apron.
Oh, it's my crafting apron.
It looks just like a candy striper apron.
Well, it's my crafting apron, so.
Well, no time like the present. I have taken the liberty of assembling everything on my crafting cart so we can get to work.
We're gonna be crafting in here?
Do you want to talk about how Mother's Day went?
It was like Pearl Harbor.
Well, yes, dear. I thought, we'll just spread out, spread our wings.
I prefer to craft elsewhere. I don't like it in here. There's alternatives. I have an alternative.
Why on earth do you prefer crafting in here?
It's a safe environment and a clean workspace. My bathtub is just a little cleaner than this, so... Okay, so I've got all of my...
All right, crafting in the tub. This is a new experience for everything, but
I don't know that there's room for you in here. It was Tiananmen Square, and I was that person, that one person that's standing in front of the tank, being like, please do not roll me over with this tank. No. There's definitely one too many people in this bathtub. And you have that big basket. If me and my craft are in here, you and your craft have to be elsewhere.
How much room is that going to take up?
The whole tub. That's how I measure my crafts, has to be a whole tub's worth of work. No, you have that big basket, I can see.
Well, that's for access.
She absolutely rolled me over with that tank. Me and my crafting. Bloody Sunday. Okay, so I'm making these napkin rings, and I'm making them out of this chain. So now that
why anyone would want to make napkin rings out of chain.
Okay, you can't talk while I'm doing this. There's no talking. You can't talk to me. This is a private moment. You know what? Actually, it's getting a little crowded in here, and I think that you should leave. I think that you should leave my
Young
workspace.
lady,
I think that you should leave. I think that you should leave.
What the hell is going on in here?
I will have you know I have been sitting here for the past 45 minutes on the commode.
You set me up. This whole thing was a setup.
This was supposed to be a nice time.
It was a fucking setup. It was Hiroshima. And people are going to be getting sick from the radiation from this event for years. You can leave my workspace.
I think
you
we
can
will.
leave my workspace.
Outside of the bathroom like normal people and have a conversation. How about that?
Not enough room for everybody in here.
You're a goddamn embarrassment, I swear to God.
Get out of here!
Little peacock feather.
Get out!
That girl is a danger to herself and others.
Yeah, I know.
No,
She's-
Ben, I'm telling you, listen to me.
So the napkin rings are made of chains to express the tension in the relationship.
Yes, the tension and oppression and bondage. I've put them on this army green felt just to sort of make them look a little more fascist. That's in response to Ben's mother.
Well, think about who you might want to give your napkin rings to when the time comes. They're supposed to look like armbands. They don't look like any pre-existing fascist groups' armbands, but you know, it seems to me that she's well on her way to starting her own. So maybe if she's looking for some inspiration for what her armbands should look like, I could send her a photo of my napkin rings.